Hello there, welcome to the channel and welcome to this tutorial of base building. This was a tower built on Pseudo Posse's channel. The link is in the description. He sort of made a base and it was quite hard to follow, so I thought I'd make a slower version of how I think he built it. We're going to start off making a base, a 9 by 9 squared. We're going to put 3 blocks here and then we're going to skip 3 and then add another 3 blocks, and we're going to do this all the way round. The next step is just to fill in the rest of the area. If you want to see the original video of where Pseudo Posse showed the tower in action, feel free to look in the description, there is a link below. Just make sure it's 9 by 9, so it should look like this. I guess you don't need to add this platform base if you didn't want it, but if you weren't doing it, then you might have to go an extra height on the tower. But we're just going to add the stairs now. Pick these ones for the edges. Then we're just going to add the corner ones onto the side. Then we're going to go back to the normal steps and then add these next to it. just for the last bit, we're just going to pick these stairs and then place these ones down. So it should look something like that. I mean, you can add what sort of stair style you want really. And then we're going to start to make a circle. And we're going to use the cube 1/4 5 meter round. Just type that in the search bar and these shapes should show up. We'll be using the first 4 or 5 of them. So we're going to select this one here. And then we're going to go 1 square back from the stairs and we're going to place that in the middle. And for each side, same place. We can skip this one here because we'll be putting a door in there, so don't worry about that one, or whatever side you want your door to go. Then we want this shape. Then we can add a door here. I'll just search for one, but make a door and then you can place it there. Then we're going to be using the 2 triangles, the big one for the outside and the small one to fill in the inside gaps, like so. And for this design we want to go 15 high, so it's just a case of copying and pasting each shape and putting them in place. And for the door we can use the same middle shape we were using. Let me just fill them in like so. Then you want to build that 15 blocks high. So once you've gone 15 high, it should look something like this. Then you're going to want to get the ladders, and then we're going to build a ladder up to the top. This will be our entrance. So you're going to miss 2 squares and then start building up from there. That's so the zombies know they don't see it as a valid path to get to you, because they're going to be coming up to a different path. Now we're at the top, we go back to the square blocks and we're just going to build a frame around the outside. Go back to our shapes and we want to get the cube 3/4. We pick this one, and you might have to go to advanced rotation. You want them to look like this. Once that's done, it'll be easier to come to the outside of the tower, and we're going to want to add the cube 7 meter round, and we're going to want to fill in all the 4 corners. Once all the 4 corners are done, we're going to want to cut out this bit on where the zombies are going to be climbing up. We're going to get the ladders, and we're going to want to put these down. These ones can start from the bottom because this is where the zombies are going to go. cut out these other two blocks. And then we need to add the diagonal railings. We need 3 of them. You can use the railings like this, or you can use the bars. It depends what sort of design you want. So just to show you, you could have the this sort of bar on here. They're a bit more wider, so you could have them there. I'm going to put these ones onto the side because they're just a bit larger to poke zombies at. So we're going to take these corners off. And then back to the normal cubes we were using. And I'm going to use these big bars for the side. So make our way to the front. Them blocks we did chop out, you can see they still need some ladders in there, so we make sure to do that. We're going to want to search ramp 6Ms. We want the O2. Stick 2 there. It's about 3 high, and then we're going to want the O3s. And then go to the other side, and it's just the opposite, so these ones will be O2. And then O3s. And we're going to move to the side of the building, so we're going to work our way up to the top. Still using the ramp pieces, the ramp 6Ms, and for this corner we're going to use the 01. And we can jump over. Now we're going to want to build a circle round again, and we're going to want to use the cube 1/4 7M round. And we're just going to start building up. Won't need to worry about the triangles for this. And then we're just going to build another level high, so it's just a case of copy and pasting. And for these little edge bits, we're going to want to cut these out on both sides. And then we can just fill them in with the normal cubes. Now we just need to select the wedge 60s and then stick them on down. Then we need to search the wedge tip, and then we can put these ones on the edges. Then we need the wedge 60 again, and we just add it to the wedge tip. Then select the cube shape again and just fill in at the top bit here. So it should look like this so far. Then we do another row of the cube squares. Then I'm just coming up the other side of the building. Just on the side. Gonna add the ramp pieces. So I think it's the ramp 6Ms. Gonna go to 01s, I think it is. Finish this up and then there'll be a part 2 because I think it's nearly been half hour, isn't it? So you can add the 01s here, the 02s next to it, and if you wanted to, you could add some 0.3s next to this one, but we can I can show you that in the next video. But thanks for watching so far. I will see you in the next one.